We here, man.
What up, though?
Welcome to Man Time.
We ain't gotta get that the intro.
Yeah, we gotta get
Still
that
ain't got the
right.
intros yet. Fuck it.
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
Welcome. Hey,
What up, though?
guess what though? It's a birthday.
Yeah. You bitch,
Birthday, man. Your boy's turning 38.
Yeah.
Pop circumstance, all that good shit. So we
Happy
pop
birthday,
bottles.
my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go ahead and pop some bottles, man. We out here. Hold on, man. Let's get some videos. So how y'all been doing out there, man? How everybody week been going? Man, how your week been?
Man. It's been cool. I mean,
It's been Gucci?
yeah, for real. I had a good week.
Y'all like the artwork on the wall?
Yeah, let me see that.
Got the artwork?
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Pop bottles.
I had a,
You had a situation?
nah, I got a gold match this week.
Oh,
You know,
that's right.
I did.
Oh, man. Hey,
That's more important.
hey, so it's a celebration for real, man.
That's a fact.
It's a
So-
celebration.
Yeah, so, you know, when I left, oh, there he is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Told y'all it's a celebration.
When you bitch you.
Hey, you know, we on some hood shit, though. Hey, don't forget, man, we got my nigga Jake behind the camera. Hey, Jake.
Jay, what they need to know about you, Jay? What they need to know about
You know
you,
what I'm
Jay?
saying? Ain't no good, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nigga about to be 30, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 baby mothers. My license suspended, I ain't no good, man. Can't do nothing for you.
Just so you know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
leave me the fuck
You
alone,
wanna
man.
fuck with me anyway. I'm still a nice
Yeah,
nigga.
and I wear chucks all day, you know what I'm saying? That's all I wear is chucks, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no shoes.
You can't say I
I'ma
ain't let
embarrass
know
you.
up front.
If you go out to eat, I'm gonna embarrass you.
Yeah.
You can't say I ain't let you know up front.
So anyway.
Yo.
Yeah. So when I used to work in the school system and shit,
Little bubbly on the float.
and and when I left there, my goal was to use my op to come back and mentor the kids. 6 years ago, I wrote that shit down. That was my goal. That was my 5-year plan. This week, that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Lot of hard work. You know what I'm saying? Lot of doing, lot of putting in work. But that shit, I really manifested my own future.
Shit feels good.
Yeah, that's the first time I felt success. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I went in and decided paper, when I went in and decided papers and shit, when I went in and signed the papers and shit, like, that shit was when I seen the number and shit, like, damn, I'm like, shit.
Like that?
Yeah, I'm like, man, alright, shit. And I was like, yo, it was just like surreal, just, getting paid for something I do that I, you know what I'm saying? Right, that I like to do. So that shit was just, that was success for me. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I felt that shit, like, that I'm really in control. Like, if I work hard enough, you know what I'm saying, and I set that, and I keep that mantra going, then that shit happen. So, I got my 5-year goal accomplished. I'm gonna use this shit to, get this shit rolling. Yeah, now that I seen that I can get the bag.
Brinks, man.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's
you know
me.
what I'm saying? Like, and it ain't even about the money. Like, I was like, that shit ain't even about the money. That shit is about, that shit is this is about me, man. Like me being able to see it, being able to. Cause I had to really like break myself all the way back down. Like I like it's not about money for me because I've had money. So I've exercised everything I needed to exercise with that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I think black people need money so they can stop shucking and jiving for the bag.
Yeah, because once you get it, I mean, I think both of us at the same place, like kind of like have had money before and know like, hey man, it's cool to have it, but I realize like it's bigger stuff out there.
It's not
bigger stuff out there.
So when I had to finally realize that I had to share everything that I thought was, you know what I'm saying, success.
Mm-hmm.
And I built my own success. You know what I'm saying?
That should feel good, huh?
Yeah, and it ain't even about money, but the money gonna come because I got value. So the money is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? And I've been broke. I slept in my car. Like I've been homeless. So
Bro.
I seen it. So like yo, but I believed in myself even when people's like yo, get a real job. I'm like, nah, this is what I'm gonna do.
Why you going into teaching? You know teaching don't pay no money.
All that shit, yeah, but it's deeper. Like you know what I'm saying? And I showed you.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit felt good to say, yeah.
Yeah.
So now, nigga, I'm coming. I done tasted blood now.
Yeah.
They done let me, it's over. Once I figured out, just like with drugs, nigga, once I figured out how to cook it, I can go get it and cook it.
I'm cutting out a whole nother
Oh my goodness. Man, it's free enterprise. I'm wide open.
Roll 'em up.
All I need is I've always been able to talk to people. I've always been, you know what I'm saying, just a real nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying, just on some, without the street shit, just a real, genuine person.
Like I just walk up and spark.
I've always been that kind of guy. And I
used to, not necessarily used to get in trouble for it, but like, and my parents never got on that point. Like if I remember I used to date, when I used to date a chick in high school or whatever, and even in college or whatever, one or two chicks used to just be like, why you just talk to everybody? Like, you know, some chicks can't.
Yeah, girls don't like that friendly shit.
Yeah, they don't like that friendly shit. And it's just like, that's just me, man.
Yeah.
Like that you really can't break me out of that. Like that's just me. For me, I feel like I can walk up and talk to anybody. Especially if we on the same vibes, like that makes it a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
But just to even walk up to somebody like just try to figure some stuff out or spark up a conversation, that ain't never been a problem to me. And I understand that is a problem with some people.
Yeah.
But just for me, it's never really been a problem.
Yeah, even with us, like even with how I met you, like I met you
on the
grind. So like you like, yo, my nigga, the paint is nice. You just follow me. I think last year sometime, nigga say, yo, can you come out and talk to the kids? What I do?
Come through. And it's been on.
ASAP. Not
Real nigga shit.
Not even a question.
Oh, let's run it.
Let's run it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but I can analyze you was about your business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because at that point in time, like I tell a lot of people, like I got into it April this year. Like literally was like, I went to Panama, came back and was like, all right, I'm in this classroom. Let me figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Like the day I came back, like, let me figure this shit out. And it's just been going from there. But I knew going into it, I knew I had an idea or I had a vision of what I wanted it to be with. And that's even at the high school that I am now, like it's turning into that. Like I'm turning into that teacher that kids, like I had a kid open up to me just yesterday.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of kids like literally like just open up to me throughout this process, but even like just this week, I mean at least 2 or 3 just open up, and even some kids like I've got kids now that are now come out that now have come out, started to play football and stuff like that. So just being able to see them and understand that, hey, wait a minute, they freshmen.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to watch them grow with me, myself, grow with them, and also help them get to where they want to be. Like that's the part where it's like, yes, every part of my vision is going, it's manifesting. Every part of it is going that way. And like I said, I fought this vision for, I know, a heavyweight fight for 2 years. Man, I'm miserable. I'm making good money. Like what I'm doing, I'm getting the bag. We straight. We ain't got to worry about shit. And just to say that, all right, let me cut that in half and add something to it. That's a big, you know what I'm saying, career change. Especially to say like I'm about to go into a classroom and not really been to it. But I knew the vision I had, and I knew what I wanted to do with it. I knew exactly like, okay, I can teach, but I can more of be a resource person, be a safe place to where you can come and you ain't got to worry about me writing up no situation or nothing like that. And also be an advocate for you that's going to fight for you. Like, hey, tell me, what's your issue? All right, well, let me tell you how you can go about getting that changed.
Right.
And being, like I said, like I not necessarily got into it with my principal, but we had staff meeting the other day, and like my class is in the front of the school, but a lot of ninth graders' classes are in the back of the school. So in my last period, it's hard for them to go through the school, fight through the kids that's coming out of school, to go to their locker, to make it back to their bus.
Yeah.
They just not making it.
Yeah, it's just not.
Yeah, and so they asking me, like, hey, Mr. Mason, can I leave a little early? Can you write me a pass and get my book back? Well, it's like, nah, you disrupted my flow then.
Right.
And so I just had to hit the principal, like, in front of everybody, like, hey, wait a minute. I got kids that's saying it's a struggle for them to get back and forth because literally they had like no solution.
They don't have nothing like that's basic
No
things to
solutions,
get that
yeah.
kind of stuff in place.
That's no solutions. You just kind of telling the kids like, oh well,
Get it how you live.
yeah, get it how you live.
That's crazy.
For me, understanding that, and I can understand like that's a pure, very reasonable, logic question of, hey man, can we figure out a solution for that? So again, I understand like life ain't gonna be perfect and you're not gonna. It's gonna be some ways around life where you can slide a couple of things through, right? And so for me, I allow them to bring their bags to my classes. I understand that part. Like you don't even want to have to. You've been here since 7 o'clock. You're ready to get on that bus and go home. You don't want to have to trudge.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss it because if you miss it,
You finish. You got an Uber.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I that just says a lot about, I don't know, just says a lot about the faculty. Like you can't figure out something. It's what almost a month in the school and y'all ain't figured out how to get the kids.
Teachers be worried about the wrong shit, bro.
What are they worried about?
Let me tell you, my daughter came home yesterday from school. You know what she told me? We going in the grocery store. She said, yeah, Daddy, because you know, her mother put her on the game. She a girl, so she hip to what people not supposed to be asking her and all that shit.
Yeah.
She say, yeah, so today my teacher asked, like, you know, who's the new baby and whose baby is that?
Wow.
Did your dad remarry?
Wow.
And so I'm like, what you say?
Wow. That sounds like a lawsuit, Jake.
Yeah.
I said, what you say? She
You're
said,
getting a little too personal.
I said, what you say when she asked you,
Hold up, her teacher asked her that?
her teacher?
That's a lot, bro.
And this would be throwing me
Yeah,
off.
that ain't even none of your business.
No.
I introduced myself to you, so you had questions you could have asked. I would have encouraged you, but you still could have
Yeah,
asked me.
like I'm a
Why you gonna ask my daughter?
Because
though?
they feel like kids will say shit.
My kid not raised like that. Kobe say, I said, what you say when they asked that I be married? She was like, nope. I said, what you say when they asked who baby was that? She was like, mine. I was like, all right, good. Don't tell them nothing. But she let me know because she knew they not supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, asking. That's the problem. These teachers be coming to school and they be worried about everything, but like teaching the kids. Want to know everybody's business, want gossip, you know what I'm saying, all that bullshit.
Yeah, and that be the part the line that I draw with my kids. Like, hey, I'm here for you. I'm not here for your parents. Now, if your parents are involved and things like that, then I do want to make sure that we keep that open line of communication. But it's on the point like this is to whatever you need that I can help provide for you school-wise, and that's it, nothing else. Then I'm here for that part. Whatever resources I can help you to get to the next level that you're trying to get to. But other than that, like, nah,
No.
Especially when it comes to these kids with these young men with these single parents.
Yeah.
I keep your mama in this.
Yeah, you gotta lie to your mother and you.
Yeah, you gotta lie to your mother. And
I'm sorry, sir, I don't stay after school.
And
You
your
gotta
mom,
lie. These niggas gotta lie to their mothers in them, man. You got it. That's a real problem because, like, yo, my nigga, like, you running around masculine, but you walking around with women feelings. That shit is like, yo, my nigga.
That's a feeling.
You gotta relax. You gotta learn how to control those. You gotta learn how to control your feelings because I think that's a pillar of manhood. Controlling your
Because you
emotions.
can't be irate and upset about everything. Like,
Yeah, like
sometimes you can't even let people see that you're upset.
you know, we might need to create something like that, man.
What you mean?
Some pillars of manhood.
Yeah, I think we do. I think we'll talk all camp about the that's part of what I'm working on.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
yeah, let's talk about that off camera. You
Okay.
can't get that away like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not free.
It's gonna cost you to get that.
The price just went up
Hey,
again.
I'm telling you. I done seen the numbers. I done seen what the numbers look like. I done signed paperwork this week.
Up.
So you know, I think just like that shit about these niggas, you know, these niggas around here with these women feelings, it's problematic.
Real.
It's problematic, man. It's, you know, men are diplomatic. Not saying women aren't, but a woman is more apt to. If their nature is to, you know what I'm saying? At the moment, passion. They get away with pushing that knife in you.
Yeah. Oh, easily.
Yeah.
They get away. I mean, we talking 10 years.
What?
I mean, if
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah, we talked this week. The chick murdered my man while he was in his house eating ice cream.
Ice cream.
Walked
I
in,
was watching
walked
Case
in
at
and
work.
dumped on my man. Dumped on him.
I was watching Case at work, man. It's crazy. They showed the nigga house. I'm sitting there thinking, apparently that's a problem like the tenants was having, was like going to each other's apartments, but not going inside, just like going to the wrong door. But they showed the little video of how because apartment was laid out. I'm like, damn, shorty, you knew this wasn't your house.
Bro,
Like,
you knew she knew this. She knew that wasn't her. No, instantly, when you walk in the house, you know it's your house. You know.
but the worst part about that whole job, she threw a nigga under the bus for no reason, bro. Said she was fucking a married man. That's why she was all over the place.
Well, her life was on the line. You would.
That nigga at home with his wife, now he got doing some bullshit
so
because this bitch shot a nigga.
This shit coming to your door. I know.
No.
She wild, man. She had to put that man out there
I'm
like
gonna give
that.
you this thought process here. So, it's this church group that I'm in at church. We just started our new session the other day, right? And so we was talking about overall actions and consequences. And the overall thought process when your actions would be totally different if all consequences were immediate.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like if all consequences were
Pin that. We
you
need
know
to
what I'm saying? Like and when he said that, I was just like,
pin that.
I was like, damn. He was like, that's why we make the decisions that we make, is because our consequences aren't immediate. Take for instance, if you know, right? If you know, like if you go out tonight, right, and you trick off, like we in the strip club, it's my birthday, we gonna trick off, right? But you know, rent due or mortgage due today the 5th. Today, you know what I'm saying? If you know it's due today, all right, cool. You might got 14 days to try to make it back. So the consequences ain't immediate. So you might be like, that's cool. I can trick off today, and I might I can make that back, and then I'll be cool. So then you just be like, yeah, cool. But if you knew like, hey man, as soon as I trick off this $1,000 tonight, this club, when I go home tonight, my stuff gonna be outside. Like as soon as the last dollar hit, the snap of the finger, my shit is outside.
You'll rethink that.
You'll rethink the whole thing. Niggas are rethinking goddamn shooting up the clubs, keeping in these niggas, these bitches, all of that.
That's a fact.
If that shit was immediate. And so that shit was just real. Like I thought about that shit all the way, like damn. Like that's really how you need to start thinking about it, because sometimes when you do stuff, you weigh the consequences.
Absolutely.
You be on the point like, you know what, man, it might not be that bad. Fuck it, let's just.
And then it ended up being that bad.
And then it ended up being that bad.
Worse.
Because you waited.
Because you knew. That's why. Because you knew.
You knew.
Because you knew. But pin that and go back with what you said. Because I'm gonna tie that in to something. You'll the consequence. You'll think.
You will rethink your actions if your consequences were immediate.
Yes. That's just what's going on social media. People not getting.
Oh, let me see if I can bring that thing.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. What was it real quick?
So people not getting immediately smacked in the mouth for some of the shit they say on it. You know what I'm saying? Or do on, you know what I'm saying? Or you got hold yourself accountable for your actions, what you say on social media.
You can't just be talking, because even if somebody on social media don't get you, like you said something, you put it out there in the universe, so like
Absolutely.
that shit gonna come back to you. Like if you on the internet talking about smacking people and fucking them up, and when I show you I'm this and stop all that shit. But in real life, okay, the opportunity gonna come for you to prove everything that you said. So you gotta watch what you put out there.
Yeah, and the thing about, like I said, if it be a media, we would make different things, but it don't never be a media, right? So I might have a beef with you and be wanting to come at you and never get at you, but somebody else come and get me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how that shit work. Like you be amped up to get somebody else, and then that shit, that day you be like, oh, man, I ain't really fucking with it no more. And then somebody else come fuck with you.
Yeah.
Just because, like you said, the energy you put out there, I want to fuck with somebody.
Motherfuckers understand, you gotta watch what you say, period. Like, it ain't even about nobody, like, fucking you up, but it's just, people be talking about some crazy shit, just all in the name of trying to be funny. You know what I'm saying? To go viral or, like, catch a moment. But it's like, y'all gotta understand, y'all saying some wild shit. Like, that whole era in social media on Twitter, I think everybody was joking about abortions and all that shit. Like, man, listen, shorty, you posting this shit thinking it's funny, talking about having 6 abortions and this and that, but you might have, in real life, to have 6 abortions. And then get married and they tell you can't have kids. Like, you don't know how that shit works. So you gotta really watch what you say. Like,
and now your husband like, oh no, I ain't fucking with you no more. You can't have no kids.
Yeah, he want babies, right? So you gotta watch what you put out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and you know, and I had some shit happen to me like yesterday, just about some, like, you know what I'm saying, just about some shit I did on social media and shit. Like that shit wasn't no big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, I really don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talk like this, you know, wherever I'm at. Like, I am the same person on social media that I am in real life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, these 2 men right here vouch for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know I don't turn it on and off, but you know, that shit like crossed over to my lady. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she not even that type of jump. Like, you know what I'm saying? She ain't, like, her heart is like pure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she want peace with everything.
Yeah, she want peace with everything, and she like, you know what I'm saying? She told me don't talk about this situation, so I ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying, get into that shit. But
none of the logistics.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just some shit. It was some shit like, you know, like, long story short, like, somebody jumped in my DM. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, said some shit about what I be doing online. You know what I'm saying? So I blocked the shit. Like, I just blocked her from saying my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I guess she had an attitude about that shit. But, like I told her in the DM, like, why the fuck you got an attitude with me? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you talk about all I do is criticize on my jump, then I'm saving you. Why you want to look at something, you know what I'm saying, that criticize people all day? Why you watching my shit every day? So this for people that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not, you know, if you don't agree with me, dog, it's a free word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you to follow me. I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person I really don't even know. This somebody I know, girl. So first of all, why you even in my DMs anyway? That's first of all, about whatever I'm doing. Like, fall back. You know what I'm saying? And then when I tell you what I tell you, like, I blocked you because why the fuck you gonna be on my jump? You know what I'm saying? But I had to realize people like, that's their life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's their life. Like, but that shit ain't my life. That shit my.
But that's the part that's fucking it up though. Like, real talk, that's part like, and not to change subject on your thing. Like, you know, I'm on the internet, on Instagram earlier today, and it's a clip from a Dr. Phil episode where the lady talking about she give her son like $1,000 a month for an allowance, and she pissed off because he spent it all on designer shit. And you know, they cut to a couple of clips or whatever, and he talking about he want to be a YouTube sensation. All of that shit is straight from the internet. First off, you crying to Dr. Phil.
How old was that nigga? Like 16?
Yeah, he's like a teenager. So overall, you feeding into the shit Because again, I'm not stupid. I'm looking through the whole thing. Now, okay, your son said he want to be a YouTube star, right? So what do? Oh, let me call up Dr. Phil. Get on his show because maybe me being on his show for this stupid ass shit of I give my son $1,000 a month for an allowance and he blows it on the designer shit. But I never think in my head is like, hey, you know what wouldn't piss me off? Or if I don't want to get married, let me not give him $1,000 a month. Because then at that point,
That nigga gonna kill him.
he won't blow you up.
Exactly.
So now you got to do everything. So you don't call the Dr. Phil, hopefully this shit go viral, and niggas be like, well, let me see who the fuck this little boy is. Which in turn,
But maybe it's a bigger play, they know.
that's the play. That's the play.
Pimping your kids out though.
Pimping your kid like, oh, you want to be a YouTube sensation? Fine. Let's figure out how to go viral.
That's what you
Now we've gone viral.
viral.
Who?
What's Kim Kardashian?
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, they
That's
wrote
the culture.
they wrote the encyclopedia.
Absolutely.
And they still write volumes.
For sure.
I mean, Lamar got a show coming
Sell
on.
that
though.
pussy, girl.
Lamar got something coming on. Lamar said when first time he took a hit of crack, that shit was like exhilarating. That shit's supposed
Got
to
my
be like
man out here
TV
telling
One.
crackhead stories like all niggas smoke crack and play basketball.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm tired of that shit, bro. I'm really just tired of all of that shit. Like, I'm
because
tired.
these new athletes, these niggas from the country club, man. They've been playing AAU ball all their life. They've been living a posh life since they 12. Them niggas ain't seen the streets.
never.
Name me
Never.
one. Name me
These
one
niggas
from-
never worked ever. Like I get it, sports you gotta work hard and shit, but like it's different when you gotta do shit that you don't want to do.
Yeah,
Like
name me. Not saying the kids don't go to college from Southeast schools, right? But name me the last few people from Southeast schools that made it athletic wise. Because when they do, you know they either go up to St. John's, they either go out to DeMatha, and they start to live that posh lifestyle. They go to a big university where it's pampered. So at the age of 12, that street shit gone. Like, you probably starting to get money, really at 16, 17, you getting them checks in the envelopes, and they slide into your folks. So you really go for
That's really happening.
Hell yeah. Yeah, big time. But, bruh, what, next time you watch like a pre-college football game where you see niggas just walking around, and whether they fake or not, you think niggas just walking around iced out like that? If you, how all of a sudden that, and I'm just gonna use Ballou as a sample. You go to Ballou, right? But then you go down to Clemson. Now, y'all really ain't have a whole lot when you go to Ballou. Now you go down to Clemson and like, you coming back and you poloed out, you this and that, like.
the mom take care.
No,
the mom got 30 racks.
No,
You said what?
I said mom got 30
no,
racks.
it ain't even that direct. It ain't even that direct. Booster got his granddaughter to go to UGA. That's your girlfriend now. She buying you everything you want.
Yeah,
That's totally legal.
that's a
That's my
fact.
girlfriend.
That's a fact.
The charger in her name.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like she paying the payment,
yeah,
but granddaddy giving her money to pay the payment.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's that shit. You can go down to UGA now. This niggas in charges, challenges.
Get money.
Yeah, get money. Like they pissed off, because California like, oh no, let's get on this wave real quick.
Oh yeah, nah. LeBron did. I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I'm torn on this shit. The only reason I'm on the other side a little bit is this. That shit fuck up the whole. It put us like 100 more years back as far as like the fabric of education for these youngest, especially
Oh,
athletes.
yeah, they
because
done
now
that,
they looking
yeah.
at. I remember when Michelle Reed, dumbass, was paying the kids to go to school, 6th, 7th, 8th graders go to school for the capital gains program. That shit fucked these youngest heads up. And now they adults, they like 25, 24, 26. But like, instead of going to school because you wanted to learn, already was fucked up. But instead of you going to school for enrichment, you was going because they was giving you a $75 check or $125 check. Now with sports, I get the niggas playing, that's want to go to the NFL, but what it does is it's a lot of niggas who play college ball who know they're not going to the NFL. So now you're gonna have youngers looking at college like, okay, instead of me trying to figure things out academically, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to get the check.
But no, but see, the California law is not the college paying them. It's not the college paying them. So I'll give you a scenario, right? I'm a star. I live in Fresno, right? And I'm a star football player in high school. Why don't I go to Fresno State and the Chevrolet dealership giving me $20 grand a month? just to do some commercials, and I play football at Fresno State. Like that helps all parties, right?
Yeah,
that helps all parties. So I see that part. Like the part where it becomes fucked up is that part. Like you said, this nigga like he was a star in Fresno in high school, so people know him and we gonna fuck with him because he in Fresno. But like other than that, he really ain't no star. Like now it becomes the point of
you create that mentality. Bro.
It becomes the point of, hey, I'm gonna hire this YouTube gamer. I'm gonna get this YouTube gamer to come play football at USC because he's got 10 million followers on Instagram. And so now I might have Nike that might say, hey, we want to do a commercial with your player, and we're gonna slip y'all something under the table too. That's how it gets intertwined and gets fucked up. It's a lot of different. That's why the NCAA wants to stay out of that. And I get that part. That's why they want to stay out. Because once the NCAA becomes a business, they can't deal with that. Because again, most of these presidents are.
How you gonna control the kid, bro?
Well, the NCAA has to disband. But the thing about it is the NCAA can't disband because the governor's involved in the NCAA, all the governors of every state. Because again, when you start talking about state university presidents, those are state employees. Yeah. So the governor is involved in that. So you got the governor of every state involved in the NCAA.
Yeah, like that shit big business.
It's big business. And so the NCAA know like, hey man, we already got a black eye. I can't compete if Nike comes to say Albany State and say, hey, I want you to go to Albany State because I'm gonna give them some money. Or I want to start, or just take this wild. Nike starts saying to all the black athletes, hey, go to the black schools.
Okay.
Y'all all go to the black schools.
We'll give y'all new uniforms.
We'll give y'all the uniforms. We give you $10,000 because again, the school's not paying. Nike just giving the best black class sales.
And they still NCAA.
Yeah, promotion. Yeah, promotion. Because at that point, what black folks saying? The same thing we did with Cap. Hey, buy Nike stock. Buy Nike stock. Because Nike now got black kids going to HBCUs, which is what people been wanting to say. So now
and it's literally the same problem, just with niggas in charge. Like the NCAA still is over those HBCUs. Like they still gonna eat. So regardless of the situation,
the NCAA has to go away, but the shit is just going to. It's gonna be it's gonna be like social media.
I'm really mad. I remember like Ed O'Bannon and them when they made they motherfucking. Niggas was getting paid on the live, on the NCAA football, all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't getting paid.
The only person that beat the case was the Jeremy Crooms. So he was a skier. And he was getting video game money, nigga went to the Olympics and all that. But he was
I remember,
he was returning college, at University of Colorado.
Yes.
He was the only nigga to beat this shit. But other than that, like,
yes, I do remember
wow, man,
that shit is like slavery, bro. That shit is real bad, like slavery.
Look where it's running rampant. And the thing about
it is, the colleges now make so much money to where now they pretty much look at the NCAA really saying like, we really don't need you. Like we got TV money. Like UGA made $148 million.
Damn.
The football program.
They winning though.
Non-tax.
Non-tax.
Non-profit
So they looking at like, okay, off the ticket sales, ESPN, all this radio station, concessions, all that. What we need the NCAA for? We got more control over it.
Yeah. Nike can just pay up.
Yeah. And then Nike easily come around and say, oh, y'all want to do that? Cool. Let's start sending
so the NCAA is basically just a filter in between the schools and the endorsements.
Mm-hmm.
They just the regulators.
Well, no. So it's on the point.
NCAA sport.
It's on the point of.
Collegiate sports. So it's the board. It's the board of collegiate sports. So what it is collectively they are the people that decide not just football but like swimming, tennis, all sports. They the ones that they set the rules. They got the clearinghouse. They set the rules, regulations. They say what a student can and can't do as a student athlete. Yeah, so they part of that.
Why the fuck they regulate what a person can't do as a student athlete?
But those are those requirements.
If you eligible for a sport, if
but
you
think
play that,
the only real student athletes that are in school are men's football players. Because if you gotta go to school 3 years before you go to the league. Men's basketball If you there more than 1-2 years, then yeah, you're a student athlete. Because you might as well stay, go and get your degree, and then maybe try to go overseas and do whatever. Yeah, but one and done, you're an athlete.
Her only.
No,
You're not even finishing the semester.
Yeah, you're not gonna finish this semester. So realistically, like, you might not ever go into class.
Nah.
No, I'm not saying that. No, you're an athlete, and then it's a big old gap, and then you're a student because you only went to class until December. Okay, December is or end of November is when
You know you going.
No, you ain't even going. You go in that first semester.
No, I know. That's what
Or
I'm
that
saying.
first quarter,
When you
because-
know you going to the league.
Yeah, when you know first semester, after that first semester, yeah. After, no, I mean after it ain't even that far. After November,
Yeah.
you done because at that point in time you eligible for basketball season. If you a Duke, if you in North Carolina, y'all doing Mountain Invitational, y'all doing all that right about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, true.
At that point in time, you ain't going back to class like, hey man, basketball season started. All right, I hope y'all got out.
Peace.
I
I see y'all when I hit David Stern.
Yeah. How do you when I walk across that stage?
No bullshit.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit is so ingrained in our minds just to have that moment. Because we only doing it to get the money. We only doing it to get the money. Some people don't even want the glory. They don't even want,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They just want the bag.
Yeah, like, hey man, as long as you pay me, I ain't got to do no. Partially Marshawn Lynch at the beginning. Like, he didn't want to do interviews, he didn't want to do none of that.
Because they used to talk about how he talked.
Yeah, and then once he realized how to talk and was like, hey, oh, y'all actually like the way I talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I show up and say, I'm just
What I
here for,
want to- yeah.
I'm just here like, oh, wait a minute, y'all can give me a bag for that?
Yeah.
Let me hit these YouTube channels.
That's
Let me
right.
do all of this.
Nah, he ran his bag up on
Sure
that shit.
did.
Yeah. I fuck with Marshawn Lynch. He's one of my favorite athletes. I think Marshawn one of my top favorite athletes.
Yeah.
Just because.
Top fake, or like as a person or as an athlete.
just
This nigga told the whole team to hold his nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Son, that shit was hard, son. I ain't gonna hold
He
you.
was just one of them wild.
He just did that to them niggas and hit him
And
with
like
the.
Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah, Gil was a wild nigga too.
He's still wild,
Nah,
man.
Gil wild nigga.
Yeah.
Gil brought the pistols in the. That shit is legendary.
Told him to pick one.
Gilbert Arenas is legendary in the city, bro.
Just how, but even on the point how that nigga was going off on the chick when they was going through the whole custody and court battle.
Yeah,
Like, that nigga just ain't care.
bro.
Yeah, she was wild though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yes, she
Like,
was.
He got custody of his
Wasn't
kids.
she
Yeah, he
the
got
basketball
good.
wild girl that was doing this here last week?
He wasn't.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't messing with that. No, that was patting the pussy.
come and pet the pussy. Hey.
He patting the pussy on y'all.
Man.
She wild,
He
man.
like 48 patting pussy. That's turd.
She gotta stop.
That shit killing her. That shit killing the.
She gotta stop her son watching.
Man, her daughter
She
watching.
just did it. She only did it for what she do it for? Instagram likes.
Check. She did it for the check.
Instagram likes, man. What would world would be? What's gonna happen? Or you ever ask yourself like, okay, what's next?
Yes, I was just saying that yo, everything is wild. The TV wild.
But no, I'm just saying like, or just like what concept is next as far as like social media? Because you know what I'm saying, it went from like shit like
No, real
College
life.
Club, it went from like College Club, the Black Planet, the MySpace, the Facebook, now Snapchat, Instagram. It's like which one?
Next is gonna be you gonna be sleep and he's gonna be like the real Matrix, bro. Like the Matrix.
Oh,
Real life, bro. It's gonna be just like that. Like they gonna have that shit in your head and you just gonna be living your life
Nah, I'm more about the
online. And but
You
your
just wake
real,
up,
yeah, but
like
you,
your
but
vitals and all
but
that
you,
shit be
yeah, but
online.
you gonna be so stuck in the ultra reality. You gonna think this shit is like your phone is your real reality. It's already happening.
Yeah, take for instance. So I remember like last week I said I was like without my phone I had to get a new phone, right? So I was telling my students about it, and I was like, hey, I'm willing to do an experiment with y'all, right? I said for one test replacement grade, like a full test,
Yeah.
you get 100. Ain't too many people getting 100 on a test
What, give me your phone for a week.
for a week. But here's the part about it is we're gonna do a study on it. So you're gonna journal about
How I feel without
how
my
it
phone.
feel, what you did, what you would used to be doing with your phone and what you're doing now, and we're gonna journal it. And we're gonna talk about it.
How many took you up on that?
None. It was one girl out of all my classes that was willing to say, yeah, Mr. Mincy, I'm down for it. one girl, one chick. And I was like,
I know when you announced that shit, they was like, shit.
They had a bunch of questions. What we gonna do with our phones? Where they gonna be at? And this and that. Are you gonna do it? Yeah, I'm not gonna make you do something that I wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna do this, we gonna journal it. And a couple of them had questions, and when it came to the point, I was like, I'm gonna give you all a couple of days to think about it. And then when it came to the point, I was like, all right, who with it? One girl was just like, all right, yeah, I'm down. And at that point, I was like, nah.
That's what I'm saying. That's their life now, bro. You wanted to take their life
But
away.
that's not their life.
It's
This the
to
bad
them.
part. This the bad, no. That shit is not, it's partially their life. Take for instance, all my kids in my class have smartphones. So they begged me to do this, they have this thing called Google Classroom, which literally, my kids ain't gotta bring nothing to class. Like, we can
You
literally.
didn't know nothing about that?
I knew about it, but I didn't go
What is
into
it?
depth.
Explain it to me.
I can literally run my class online.
They turn in their
They
assignments.
can
and all
turn in
that
their
shit.
assignments. They can all literally I can say, okay, I need you to do a PowerPoint. And I can go up and I can create an assignment and say, whatever PowerPoint it is. And then you join the classroom. You can click on that and your PowerPoint slides you can automatically upload to it. And I can just see everybody for each class that has turned it in.
Yeah.
And just go through them.
Was it Google?
And so, but the thing about it is okay, if you have that, if you want to do it that way, let's do it that way.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They don't want to do it like that?
They just don't do it.
They don't want to do, they
They don't want to do shit on time. They want to do it on their time.
They're not doers.
And so overall, we have to let them know, it ain't, a lot of shit ain't gonna be on your time. All right.
Damn, they want to do, they
So-
want to turn in their work when they want to turn it. Like, what the fuck is school?
Don't come to class.
Like, I couldn't, in school, you tell the teacher, oh, I don't want, what, nigga?
Don't worry about you come to class.
Don't worry about
you come to class and again, you got when we was in school, we went to the same classes every single day, right?
Yeah.
Within a 2-week span, you come to my class 5 times.
Okay.
You come one week you might come 3, another day you might come 2, right?
Okay.
So overall, if you came in on a Monday, most time I'll make the work due on Friday, which means you had all week. So we did a project last week where I was like, okay, we were talking about Reconstruction and Freedmen's Bureau, and then we started talking about land grants.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were talking about land grants, education, how HBCU started.
Right.
And so I had all my kids do a research on HBCUs, right? And some of them did pretty good. Some of them were, y'all could have did some more work with it, but I can understand all these Latinos, these kids don't know nothing about HBCUs, not even the black kids. And you would think that they would, being that when you look at Pennsylvania, Virginia, Maryland, DC, you probably talk about over 10 HBCUs. And they don't know nothing about them. Don't even understand any parts of them. And so you have that, and if I give it to you on Monday, I give you something to fill out and go through and answer these questions, and then realistically, the only thing you're gonna do is from the questions that you wrote out, you're just gonna put that information on a PowerPoint slide. So you can think, oh, that's simple.
Yeah.
10 questions that I literally could have got off Wikipedia, which was the name, found who the current president is,
Right.
the enrollment,
Like
how
shit.
much it cost. Easy.
Shit you had to go to the encyclopedia and get when we was young.
Right.
We had to go to the library and get that
Got to
shit.
get it up. Easy. And then once you get out, mind you, once you get it, you in class looking this up. You know how I know? Because the ones that didn't turn this in, they trying to finish it
Absolutely.
while at the beginning of class. And then you're trying to do your Google Slides on your phone. So if you can do your shit on the phone in my
Hey, wait,
class,
they do that shit.
why you can't
What are
do
they
it?
using their time for?
To like pictures and send
Nothing.
emojis and ask for news.
When they go home,
Wow. Jake, how do you know that, Jake?
When they go home, they don't
Are the
do
kids
shit.
asking for news? Jake?
Oh yeah.
Son,
Are you serious?
These
I tell all my
niggas
kids to
nasty,
turn
bro.
their, I tell all my kids turn their AirDrop off.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, because if you a teacher, you better turn your AirDrop off. You'll be sitting there, your shit pop up, it'll be some old random shit.
Word?
Yeah, these kids will send you all type of shit, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm dead for real. These kids with AirDrop.
Wow, bro.
A whole
It's
bunch
a
of
different time we living in.
way different,
I
dog.
feel like the kids are teaching the adults almost. I feel like
If you don't stay on top of them, they'll try
But,
to.
yeah,
but like bullshit though, cause like they be trying to teach us the fuck shit they be doing. Like, bruh, first of all, we was doing
what
this
kind
fuck
of
shit.
fuck shit they be doing?
Some wild shit, son. Like they
Like
think, son, they just wild, son. It
But
was
think about this though, They just like us, in a way.
Yeah.
All
We
the
just
shit-
ain't had social media.
Yeah, we just didn't have social media. All of the shit they try to pull, when they try to pull it, I'd be laughing like,
Yeah.
oh, so you think just because I like,
Yeah.
let me let you know, like,
you done copied that work before class.
yeah.
No, you
like,
done copied
you know
that.
you done copied that work before class.
You know,
Come on, man.
You get an F.
copied that work
Yeah.
before. Man, let me see. Man, you did work home for. Man, let me see that joint. Let's go.
Exactly.
Give me an F,
You
nigga.
doing all the shit you doing, I've done.
Yo,
And that's what we
see,
miss.
it's like, yo, like, honestly, she's probably one of the smartest people I know, right?
Mhm.
So, she was a fucking nerd, bro. Right? So, I'm like, yo, you used to let people copy off your paper. She's
She
like,
used to be on
but
your-
no.
she used to be
She's
on
like,
your-
she's like, yeah, they used to always ask me, like, I know you did it. She's like, yeah. Like, I said, I would have hated your ass. Stuck up little bitch. Let me see that paper.
But now, like,
But she's like, nah, nigga, you gotta work. Like, I went home and, you know what I'm saying? But that shit just, I don't know, like, that shit is, I think, like, that shit something I do respect. Like, I do respect people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that want to learn.
But I think a lot of these kids, one of the things is, you understand, like we were also taught how to study.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We were taught how to
Yeah.
study, like we were taught how to take notes.
That's true.
Like I tell my
Like
kids all the
outlining
time,
and shit
I
like
learned
that.
all that. But like even when you come to watching a video nowadays, I wish I would have told. Well, when you have no technology where a teacher can start, stop, pause in the
Nah.
middle of a video.
Fuck
like
nah.
no, these kids when they watch a video, they want you to stop, start, pause, go back because they be trying to write down everything the person
Yeah, you
said.
just, yeah.
And I was like, no.
So maybe you need, do you
Yeah,
teach them how to outline?
I'm finna start breaking. We about to break
That
things
shit,
down.
like, I learned how to outline
Broken.
like in third grade, bro.
Bro, the kid.
They don't even write no more.
Another example of how kids don't use their resources, right? Now, I write in broken cursive, okay? So, if I write a sentence, a couple of words gonna be cursive, a couple of words gonna be in print.
That's
It's a mix.
that's borderline psycho.
No, like because
That's borderline psycho.
no, like cause it's something like take for instance, like I'll use the cursive uppercase S, but then I'll use a print lowercase s. You know what I'm saying? It'll kind of be. A
Where
little
did you
different.
learn how to write that?
That shit just over time of growing up writing in cursive and then not having to write in cursive, to where it's just like, oh, but I remember when I used to write it. It was just simple.
I write in all caps. Print.
Yeah, no,
I don't write in cursive. I write in
I
all.
can't do that.
I write in all caps.
Yeah, so my kids were like, Mr. Mitzi, like, I want to learn how to write in cursive and this and that. And I was like, well, you
They don't know how to write in
They
cursive.
don't teach that no more. They don't teach
Jake, that's breaking news.
They don't teach that no more.
breaking news.
So
That's breaking news, ladies and
These
gentlemen.
children don't know how to write in
this is what
cursive.
I told
That's
her.
deep. That's script.
So this is what I told her. I
So
told her,
how do they sign their names?
e-signature. or what is it now? You know how you log into something and you gotta click the boxes that say I'm not a robot.
Yeah.
That type. Or if I really want to verify, I'm gonna send a text to the number that you got. You text me a number that I need to send this code to. Yeah, that's how they verify stuff. Man.
That's crazy.
So
That's how that muscle memory right there is how everybody's so easily controlled. People think that's like they think it's some like conspiracy theory talk, but like real talk, like you constantly. I think one day I said it on a previous episode. First thing you wake up in the morning, you check social media, something like you got. Like it's muscle memory now. You're looking for that shit. It's a reaction, dopamine being released. Like that's something that you're looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? And like these companies know they got you by a string type shit.
oh yeah.
And so all these niggas is in cahoots.
Hold up, Jake. You gotta slow down because that's hitting me a different way. That's hitting me a different way because I don't know. I feel like this shit is taking over.
It is.
Economics, man. Economics is the way.
Yeah.
It's no way. It's no, just like how we described the other day. Like if you get sick, you might go get free services, but it's gonna cost you something to get over there. Like you gotta either pay for parking, you gotta take the train, bus, Uber, one way or another. Like they're not putting a hospital in Southeast. So
Pick
you,
your poison type
yeah,
shit.
that type of thing. And that's where people are. I gotta decide whether, you know, I'm gonna keep my lights on so that I can take a shower at least to keep the germs off of me, or if I'm gonna buy this medicine to help me keep me alive. I'm at that point.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
But back to the story. Kids not using their resources. Look here and say, yeah, Miss Misha, I want to know how to write in cursive. You can. How? Ain't nobody sitting down. Ain't want nobody. I need somebody to stand in front of me and teach me this and that. Okay, get on YouTube. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna probably be standing right there. If you put this damn thing right here, it's somebody gonna be standing right there in front of you, showing you how to write in cursive. Y'all buy everything else. Y'all buy shit off Fashion Nova. I guarantee right now.
My God,
I guarantee you right now. You can go on Amazon, and you know when we learned how to write in cursive, they used to have the little trace books where you trace the cursive.
Yeah, from
I'm guaranteed
upstairs
you can go on
line,
Amazon
basement line
and buy
and
one
shit.
for less than $5.99.
Bruh, if like you ain't never really like. I used to sign my signature because I figured I would be famous.
I still like now. I do sign my signature.
I
do sign.
I mean, I used to practice that shit when I was a kid. Shit crazy. Like they kids don't know how to.
They don't know how to use their resources.
That's ill. That's some ill
And
shit.
when the fact that they got so many resources and they don't know how to use them, and as far as we got in life with the little bit of resources that we had.
I know, but that's what I was saying about they got access to so much information, but they're not applying it to knowledge. Like I don't think I explained that, but like you can have all the information the fuck you want. Like they have such information at their fingertips. If they cultivated that and turned that into knowledge.
Oh yeah.
If they cultivate that into knowledge, because information transfers to knowledge when applied. You understand? And then when knowledge is applied, it becomes wisdom.
I think that was a fortune cookie the other day. You
Wow, man.
Yeah. Not saying that ain't come from you.
No, I'm just saying.
Paraphrase.
I'm saying.
Paraphrase.
Yeah, like when she applied that. Now,
Yeah.
just like if you, like the girl say, I want to learn how to. Say what you say, like I want to learn how to swim. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to swim. You can go on the internet and look at.
But you gotta apply what you saw.
You have to apply that to knowledge. You get in there, you might almost drown. You swallow water. You like, I ain't gonna fuck with that. You took the information you learned and applied. You took the information and turned it into knowledge. Now you know how to.
You know what it's like.
The wisdom. Oh, you backstroking. You motherfucking.
You kept applying
butterfly that board. You understand? You on a diving board now. So now you become wisdom, but they're not. They have so much information at their fingertips. They don't even know what to translate into what.
Yeah, and that because I mean, look at the part that's easily accessible to them. You know what I'm saying? Like to get to the real information, that shit on page 11 in Google.
That's a fact.
You know, all the ass and titties is on page 1.
That's a fact.
So that's all.
That's all they looking for.
That's all
Ass
they
titties.
looking for now.
Porn.
Ass
They don't go
titties,
page- they don't go page 2.
Ass titties, video games,
Porn and
sneakers,
fights.
designer clothes, and music. That's it.
That's all they looking for online.
That's it.
That's it.
That'll be the first.
Dog, when I first started working in middle school, I swear to God, no bullshit. These little niggas was going to the computer lab and typing in Savage Fights.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Savage
Savage
Fights,
Fights.
bro.
They was watching swipey videos. Some nigga named HD Mikey, I think that's his name.
Oh yeah.
And they was typing in Savage Fights. That's all he did. Like, you nigga, you got the whole period to use the computer to do your homework. Shit, look up whatever you want.
That's all they
The
watch.
first thing that come to your head to look up on the internet, the World Wide Web, is a Savage Fight. Nigga, y'all fight every day. Why y'all don't record each other?
Yo, we want to see the violence, bro. We want to see that shit.
Yeah, we just want
That
to
shit
see
sick.
it, though.
Yo, World Star changed a lot of shit.
Oh yeah,
When World Star came out, that's what started
that
the.
going viral thing.
Yeah, that's what started that shit.
Cause
That's
that's
what
what
started.
turned into a World Star.
Fucking for nigga die.
He on World Star.
As long as
World
somebody
Star,
said
World Star.
Yeah, as long as that shit made World Star, nigga be like, nigga be in this cast like, well, shit, I made it on World Star though.
I think
Right.
they killed Q. Yo, he had the #1 website in the world.
And he was putting out. I don't know if they killed him though, man, because he wasn't giving no secrets though,
Man,
man.
that's why they killed that nigga. They got that nigga out of here. Damn, guess who that shit owned by? Jewish people.
And they
Real
control
shit.
the world full, man.
Real shit, bro. Real shit. Nigga. I was like, today, I was watching Boardwalk Empire. Like, that's one of my favorite jumps. Like, I watched that shit. I would watch that shit about 3 times. But I just like it. Like certain shows, I like well-written shows. I like classic shows. Like, I watched The Sopranos.
Yeah, I used to watch that.
You know what I'm saying? But them Jewish motherfuckers, like them Jews, like they was vicious, man.
Yeah.
They was.
Cause they always used to use that Holocaust shit.
That's what I'm saying. They came over here. What people fail to realize, like I said, we said in one of the first episodes that America had copper colored people here. What Europe did was flush the toilet of their. When Columbus came over here, he called back, yo, nigga, come through.
Hey,
Nigga,
look.
hold up, they sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, they sweet
Come
over
on
here.
over.
Slim, they giving us shit. They teach, man.
They're teaching us. all
Hey,
that shit.
send the shit over.
Yeah, hey, matter of fact, hey, stop to Africa and pick them niggas.
Hey, Slim, they can't. So when Europe got word that it was a new place, all the rapists and murderers and all of that shit in Europe. They shipped them motherfuckers here.
Yeah.
They shipped them because they exiled them. They was cleaning the Europe up. What they do when they came here? It became Irish gangs, became Italian gangs. These the people we celebrated. America was built on gangster shit.
Oh yeah. That's why gangster shit still going on.
But you will celebrate a John Gotti. But a black man that did the same thing, we don't celebrate him like that.
Because we ain't supposed to do, like, take for instance, like I was talking to somebody the other day about the Trump shit. And I literally had to tell somebody.
He running that shit like a mob.
Yeah, because I literally had to say, like, y'all don't understand, like, the nigga putting out there, like, we want you to investigate Biden. Even if you don't impeach him, or you're not going to
He
impeach him
wanted
out of office.
to buy him for what?
Whatever some shit his son did, right?
Oh.
But the thing about it is, what people missing is the biggest thing that he's trying to do is put that question in your head.
Absolutely.
Of like, well, wait a minute, what's going on?
That's what he did with Click. That's
Yeah,
what he
same
did
thing.
with Hillary.
Like, okay, hey.
That's what he said about Barack.
Yeah,
Let me
like-
see his birth certificate.
So now you think
That nigga's not even from America.
yeah, so now you thinking like, oh well, let me really see it.
Yeah.
Like that nigga read like when I saw that shit, I was like, damn, that nigga did that was some G shit. Like, hey, we ain't gonna really investigate him, but hey, these niggas over here.
Word.
Like, hey, these niggas over here. Don't come over here. I just want y'all to know, hey, they over there.
Yeah.
So you might turn around and be like, who the nigga?
Yeah. What's up with these niggas right here?
Let's go over here and see what's going on.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. America is ran like that shit is ran like the mob. This shit
It's
is
a good
built
movie.
on corruption.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, this shit is built on like the gangs in New York. You ever seen that?
I said,
Yeah.
this is
Nigga, that's real how it was.
I can believe it.
Yo, real talk, black people and Irish people were together. They were black Irish. They lived
Yeah.
in the ghettos together because remember, all white wasn't, it was separated at one time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was poor whites, the Italians, the Irish, it was poor, it was, you know what I'm saying? But when Hoover got there, they started making Irish the police.
In Boston and shit like that.
They started making them police. Yeah. And then they started being grouped all together. You're white, the niggers. We're against the niggers.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what separated. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say, yo, Americans are they not y'all motherfuckers. These white motherfuckers call themselves American. You motherfuckers are European.
Yeah, facts.
Don't do
Big
that.
time.
You Europeans.
You European.
Yeah, you
Like the
fucking.
thing about this, like you don't see, like y'all have to throw it with black people. You threw the African American part in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why y'all never say like, I mean, we European American?
Exactly. When you motherfuckers is not. You are not original to this land.
Because so the funny part about all my class, I got 100, and all of my classes I got 168 students. And I got one white kid, one that's like one pure white kid.
Okay.
Named Caucasian. His name
What's
Harris.
his name?
Harris. So somebody said,
White boy? A boy or a girl?
big boy.
Okay.
So somebody had said something, and then I thought, all my kids, I'm thinking they're Latino. I'm thinking Harris is whatever Latino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might look white,
That's
but
not
I'm
crazy,
thinking.
but okay.
No, I'm thinking no, but I'm saying he might look white, but I mean I always understand all my kids are literally Latino.
Yeah, I got you.
So the kids know he white, right?
Okay.
And so they said something, and she was getting ready. One of the girls getting ready to say something. She looked at him, and he was looking like, "No, man, look, I fucking get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm white. Motherfuckers before me fucked up. I get it. Say the shit you want to say. Yeah, I'm down dead. He didn't say it out of his mouth, but he gave it that look like, hey, say the fuck you gonna say, man? I get it.
Wow.
Like, first time,
I mean, I can respect that.
I can respect that. Like when you're in a minority in a situation, especially as a white person, and you're always in that, and you don't adapt to it to where you still kind of like, oh, I feel offended. Bitch, you're in a school that's 71% Latino, another 20% black. The fuck you mean you feel offended? This is the situation.
Find another
you're in.
school, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? This situation you in.
Yeah.
Now, you better understand the history and don't try to flip that shit around, because these motherfuckers get on here.
That's what they do.
These kids get on here, and you know, Mexicans, well, I'm not saying Mexicans, Latinos still like to call. They still think they black enough to where they can call
They say
niggas.
niggas. They say niggas.
So we was at
When you
practice.
check that?
We was at practice the other day, right? And I was at a distance, and I heard it before. I heard it, but I couldn't pinpoint who said it. So at that point in
So
time,
when you check, everybody does.
hold on. So at that point in time, really can't say nothing. So I heard it again like 2 days later, and I had to step to him and say, "Hey, I'm finna say this right now. As a black man, y'all saying nigga, that shit offends you. That shit offends me. Me, I say it because I'm black and I can. But other than that, if you ain't,
I don't know if you can do that though.
Yes, I can.
Why? They grown up in a different culture.
Well, hey,
But nah, this is why, like,
here we go again. In my house,
now in
can't
my
do that
house,
shit around me.
In my house.
So understand, I can say nigga, but you can't. As a kid, especially as a Latino kid, that is so far removed away from that part. No, you can't say nigga. Sorry, that.
and that's like what Fat Joe was trying to say about like why he could say it because he black and this. For me, it's real simple. When you check that motherfucker box, right? It's three things that I look at. When you check that box, them options say Hispanic, classifying as white, or black, African or Latin or Spanish descent or whatever. So the Hispanic had an option to choose. You want to classify as a white person or a black person. But either which way, you still get to put Hispanic. You feel what I'm saying? And they be talking about we connected to black culture through hip hop and the hood and all that shit. To me, the hood is not black culture. Like it's ghettos and it's ghettos in the whole Eastern Europe. It's ghettos in Boston. Like that's not black. You feel me? So cut that shit out.
Different.
And then they do handle it different. And then they talk about we grew up with around this. We can say this, man. Listen, these niggas, Fat Joe, know his mama. Like he full of shit. All them other Migos who got family, like they full of shit that they know. Y'all mothers don't fuck with black men. Y'all know y'all fathers don't fuck with black men. Your sister don't like. I had a Mexican girl tell me straight up, man, I don't like. She about to say niggas, but I don't like black guys. Why? I know why she was saying it because y'all can't get over on us. We ain't going for that. That bullshit y'all be putting on the sweet ass lovey-dovey Mexicans. We not going for that
Mexicans
shit.
lovey-dovey?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Word?
They be fucking like
Kiss in
shit,
the
boy
mouth.
as kid, early as shit,
In the
bro.
mouth, nigga, we walking through. I don't care if it's like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Nigga, we walk through the mall holding hands.
They do like them tummy joints. They do like them.
But they want to say nigga for all invalid reasons, bro. Just say you just want to say it because you want to be cool. Like y'all, just say that, but don't say oh, I'm connected to the culture, bro. You're not. Because your family heritage don't even fuck with us. Niggas Africans that don't even fuck with us. You see what I'm saying? So like, what we look like letting Hispanic people, we gonna let it slide because, you know, they listen to rap and they grew up in the hood. Bro, the hood don't got nothing to do with it.
But see, but the thing about this though, our generation, right? Our generation, like I said, I'm damn near 40. Our generation the Mexican and the Latina girls that we grew up with, they dads didn't fuck with black people. These ones that's in high school now, they dads let their kids fuck with black people. Because at my school, these black kids, they got the Mexican girls.
They got the Mexican joint.
Yeah, they got the Latinos. They should do.
Because that's what I'm saying. I think they grew up in the culture. That's what I'm saying. Like, can you be mad at them for saying it if they grew up in the culture?
No, they have not. Out where I'm teaching, ain't in no culture out there. They not. No.
You said something very important though, Jake. You said that black culture is not what?
The hood.
The hood. And that's what I think that is a big
Misconception.
That's a big misconception, and that's a reason why we are at odds with the police, because they have criminalized our culture.
Because, look at the word. Look at the word.
No, I'm just talking about the culture. They have criminalized our culture.
I'm saying because look at the word. Think of the word of a community or a word of a neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got our neighborhood to where now a lot of the violence, take for instance, we're just going to take the concept of the violence that goes on around gentrification.
Yeah.
A lot of the violence goes on because I don't know my neighbor.
Oh, talk about that.
I don't know my neighbor.
Okay.
So now it's become a neighborhood. Hey man, what neighborhood you stay in? What neighborhood you stay in? Because at that point, even when we was growing up, it was like, man, what hood you from? Because if we don't know you, if you ain't our neighbor, we ain't fucking with you.
That's a fact.
Right?
You can't come around.
You can't come around here.
You know, cuz.
You ain't come around
Your
here.
grandma's dead.
But think about when, like Techwood, Berry Farms, Bowen Homes, and all of them was like thriving communities that when you had middle class black families staying there, what was it called then?
The hood.
No.
What?
It was called a community.
Oh, community.
Because
Okay.
everybody had what? A common unity.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
So I'm saying, so once we started saying like what neighborhood you is, I got a neighborhood association,
Yeah.
which meaning the only way that you gonna know people in your neighborhood is you come to the neighborhood association meeting.
Right.
Again, I got a neighborhood association meeting. I got a neighborhood association. I don't know my neighbors. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm in passing, but like if somebody came to me out of blue and said, hey, you saw so and so, and I'd be like, I don't know who you talking about, and they'd be like, but he stayed right next to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's no common unity.
Yeah, it's
no grandma, auntie, and so all of us stay on the same block.
Yeah.
And then, and you know what I'm saying? And then the girl on this block married the boy that stayed behind her.
Yeah.
So now it's a full community because everybody got a common unity.
Yeah, I used to know everybody.
Everybody on the block. Y'all used to play together.
For sure.
Nowadays, I mean, with the way people are transit, you know, people are moving around because schools or whatever, you can't really build a community
No,
anymore.
you can't.
You can't build a
Your
community.
community, that's what I'm saying. The community is online because you wake up with these people every single day. People you never even seen in real
Yeah.
life, but you wake up to them every day. So
And it stays, and it gets so bad because, like, take for instance, our connection moved offline.
right,
Their connection stays online.
Right.
So they never really try to get to know who the person is. You just know exactly what they feel online.
and I think to tie that back into what happened this week is like I think people really think they know me online.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yo,
what I'm
I've
saying?
had that.
Yeah, you
You
really.
know what's funny, bro? I be seeing some of the shit you post. I don't even really think nothing of it. It's just like,
It's me, right?
yeah.
Would you tell them that, Jake?
Like, you know,
Like your bullshit, it's like you know somebody. Like, I seen you work with the youngest. I seen how you raise with your kids. Like it's like I think it's way worse, and I don't know no other real way to put it. I think it's way worse to like dick ride to please people than like to pretend like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
like it's when you see somebody getting some shit. Oh, people say way worse shit, bro. Like, and if it's truth and validity to it, just respect the opinion and shit. Keep it moving. Like you gotta know how to not let shit draw you in, like to where you feel like you gotta be combative. Cause like in the real world, imagine somebody woke up to you and be like, yeah, I ain't like that shit. Oh, you posted. You gonna knock their ass out. Like, what the fuck
That's
you
a
going about me in
fact.
public for?
That's a
Like,
fact.
you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't Twitter.
I'm a cold disrespect you.
But man,
And hold up. Let me address this.
Go ahead.
No, it's the birthday. It's the birthday.
No, I said mine right in after yours.
And that's my thing right there. Like, bro, like
Got my nigga Jake on.
I was really like, yo, like, don't come in my DM and like, cause I'm gonna disrespect you,
Yeah.
just like you on the street.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't, because I had respect for who her people was. I had respect for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just said what I said. Like, congratulations. Like, you know what I'm saying? I kept it real. You know what I'm saying? I kept it real cordial with her, because I didn't want no problems with her, because I didn't even want to interact with her, because first of all, you're not even worth me even going back and forth with.
Ain't worth doing.
Exactly. So when she came back with the oh, you always be on here, you've been thinking about that.
But hey, be quick to say like I don't give a damn what a motherfucker say about me.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, I'll be quick when she said that.
And even when she came back with what she said, I still kept it cordial. Like, alright, cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just blocked her from my shit. You know what I'm saying? Then she came back. Oh, you blocked me? Yes, I did.
And that'd be the thing, like, I would have responded back like, hey, if you don't like what Don Lemon saying on CNN, do you not turn the channel?
But that's what I'm
You
saying
like
is
the movie, do you
that I
not
don't.
turn?
And I had to ask myself, damn, I had to check myself, damn, I do be criticizing, but I'm like, yo, I just point out the shit that I see, and I just don't be talking. Everything I put up, I do my research.
Yeah.
I make sure what I say is, I make sure that I'm convicted in it. I'm not worried about whether you believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
I did my own research, and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So these are the reasons why I don't agree with it. I'm not just saying it for shock value.
Yeah, some people, or I heard somebody,
Yeah,
I jumped on the point of like, oh, this person.
Anything I've ever posted, has it come to pass, yes or no?
Yeah.
It's been honest. That's why you on my page forward. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't thinking about it like that.
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave this shit. Don't jump in my DMs, cause like,
Not in my house.
yeah, don't jump in my DMs, because I'm gonna disrespect you.
I might wear that on my. I might wear a shirt like that for the taping.
Yeah,
Not in my house.
Yeah, not in my house. Yeah, like I'm gonna disrespect.
Mind your business. I got this shit I do on Twitter every time somebody posts something about somebody else.
Mind your business, bro.
I retweet that shit and say mind your business. Cause for real, y'all gotta stop. Y'all
Y'all
never
gotta stop.
stop that shit,
Y'all
man.
gotta stop that shit.
You got shit going on at home, man. Mind your business, man.
Hey, that's what I was thinking to myself. I'm like, yo, why the fuck? Like, I don't even have time to jump in no nigga DMs.
Oh no. Not, especially not on no hating shit.
It's not on no shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know.
Unless I got a question.
Yeah.
Or it's some business. Yeah, cause I like you. I don't know.
Yeah, like let's link up.
Yeah. I don't got time to go in your DM. Oh, like, my nigga, go find your nigga.
Yeah.
Why you in my DMs anyway? Like, if men.
But you'll get mad if your nigga was in the bitch DM.
That's a fact.
You'll get mad about that.
Listen, I'm not even gonna go there, but alright. But yeah,
Back
like,
to the limitation.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, I'm not. If your wife, first of all, if your wife has commented on my thing, but I talk to her because she has a level of
She understands.
intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I know who she is.
Yeah.
This person, I don't really know. You know what I'm
She came out
saying?
left field.
Yeah, I know your people. I don't really know you. So I'm not even going to.
And it's never good to come. And shit, it's never good to come in anybody, whether it's their DMs or just come at them hyped anyway.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I always tell
I don't
you.
know. I thought honestly, I was on Joe time. I you know, like, I play a lot, so like I was on Joe time. Like, I was laughing in the DM. I thought we was on Joe. I didn't know it was serious until yesterday.
Yeah, she got serious.
And she got serious. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Because
you know what I'm saying?
People they think that shit like, I remember even having to tell people, you know how some people might be like, oh, so-and-so going on, or I ain't gonna do this right here because of so-and-so, and you be like, why? Or something, and you have to be like, who the fuck gonna come run up on you and say something? Ain't nobody running up on nobody saying shit. You can walk out of here with a fucking condom on your head, and ain't nobody gonna walk up to you and say shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Even yesterday, like, you had the chance to say something to me. If
Yeah.
you really was...
Ain't nobody gonna walk up and
Ain't
say
nobody
shit.
say
so
nothing.
that's why I never take into what somebody gonna think about what I'm doing. Because ain't nobody gonna walk up and say nothing. They might say something, be like, hey man, I seen that nigga Sean out there, goddamn, why not?
Oh, that was real Atlanta shit right there.
ATL boy.
You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna come, it ain't too many people that's gonna come to me and be like, man, motherfucker, you out here tripping, my nigga. Like, you need to get that shit together.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I know I ain't wilding out to the point where it's like I'm putting niggas in danger or putting myself in danger.
Right.
Or whatever. But if I'm out having fun, somebody, it might not be their type of fun.
Right.
They're not gonna walk up to me and say nothing. So the type of fun that I'm gonna have ain't gonna be determined by the type of shit I think they gonna say.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do me.
I'm gonna do me because, again, they ain't gonna walk up on me and say shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Ain't nobody walking up, ain't too many people walking up on nobody. They might say that shit on the internet, but it ain't too many people that's literally walking up to somebody and like, hey nigga, that fit is fucked up. Or nigga, your dreads is, them shits need to be twisted the fuck up. Nigga, them
You might
jeans
get
is
shot
too
on
tight.
camera.
Bitch, you need to goddamn hit the gym.
Yeah.
The only thing they tell you is like, yeah, girl, that shit tight.
I like it.
But you know what is coming up though, right? You know what's coming up.
What?
It's pretty face season coming up.
What you mean?
Pretty face
You
season.
funny as shit.
What the fuck that mean?
Watch out for the big
Pretty
girl.
face season.
Wow!
Nah.
Wow!
Nah, it
That's
ain't even
cold.
that.
That's
It
way
ain't even that. It ain't
Nah,
even
man,
that. When I
disrespectful,
say
bro.
pretty face season
Nah,
coming
man,
up,
disrespectful.
Nah, this for pretty face season.
When does pretty face season start? Is it start at the beginning of October?
It just started today. You know why?
October 5th?
It's cool. It's getting cool outside.
It's chilly. It's
Real
chilly.
talk, hey,
It's getting
ain't nothing your body can do for you now. You having the spandex all summer, and a nigga might be on the bitch, she might be ugly, but she looking thick in the spandex, so he might like, bam. Now,
This the winter time jump.
now,
You had the winter.
you gotta be, for a nigga to stop you, and you got that big ass bubble coat and shit like that, bitch, you gotta be pretty.
Hold up.
You gotta be cool.
You gotta be, you gotta be cute. You gotta be cute now. You can't be no ugly girl with a body and win now.
So you gotta really. But see, they selling pussy online. So even this is.
Man, niggas ain't making no money.
Okay, alright, so we're not talking about that portion. We just talking about niggas that's not buying pussy online.
Niggas, that's what niggas is finding pussy online. That's what niggas is finding girlfriend. How many niggas? Yo, how many?
We can do a
niggas
poll.
How many niggas
make a
even
girl
got
on Twitter?
game now to walk up to a chick and be like, yo,
You might be having
man, come
fun.
talk to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is sliding in DMs like, yo, I like your pictures.
Yeah. And then it's
You
like,
wanna
and
chill?
then
You look good.
You wanna chill, but like, hey, where you and your homegirls going? We gonna pull up.
Yeah, like, you know, like that's
This
not
is
my
like
curve.
fashion.
Like I walk up on you, nigga. Pentagon City. You understand? You know when Pentagon City was a spot.
Come here, shorty. City Place.
Man, come talk to me,
City
man.
Place back in the day.
Man, come talk to me, man.
You know, Boco jumps.
City.
Yeah, that's where we used to go at. Because
Same
that
thing.
oh, you get the VA jumps?
VA jumps or Moco jump.
Oh my, I'm telling you. Oh, City Place was the Moco jump.
You
City,
gotta get them four jumps.
man, I'm
That
telling
nigga on New
you. You go
Hampshire
to City
Avenue.
Place?
Go
Go to City
Panamania
Place?
jumps.
Man, you go to City Place, get them old county jump. They used to be pressed to come
I'm gonna
around.
catch heat for this, but some of them Caribbean girls be hit and miss, man.
What you mean? I ain't never had no
It
Caribbean.
be hit and miss, like big hit, big miss.
What's the big miss?
Big miss.
Like, what's that? What's the big miss?
Bad everything, man.
What the fuck? What is everything, Jack? What the fuck you mean? I don't understand that. Explain that shit to me.
Shout out to the foreign jumps up New
Yeah,
Hampshire
you gotta be
Avenue,
careful
man.
with the foreign girls, man.
Why?
And chicks they still practice voodoo, man.
Wow.
The Caribbean jumps wild, bro.
They be like having vibes.
Wish you
And-
had a. It sounds like you want to tell a story.
Nah, I got no store.
You lying?
Nah, cause look, if I, I'm gonna keep it 100. 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 I know she probably gonna watch this. You feel me? I don't need no,
Wow.
I don't need no phone call.
You don't give a fuck.
Man, listen.
Brian.
I don't need no Hey, I got a true story for y'all, real talk. This true fucking story, you know what I'm saying? Got nothing to do with nothing.
True story.
Had a jump, not south of the border, but you know what I'm saying, the southwestern parts of these countries, you feel what I'm saying? Got some business up here in the city, you feel me? They got no reason to be talking to each other. I bullshitted, got tripped up. One of them ended up FaceTiming the other ones. These motherfuckers
Whoa.
FaceTime the other one while I was in her apartment, you feel me?
Which one FaceTime which?
Southwest America FaceTime up here, business up here.
Yeah.
They had no business, you know what I'm saying? So they having a conversation, and the first thing was to like, oh, let's catch this nigga line, woo woo woo. So they amped up, yeah. So what's the situation? Tell her what you telling me, and all that shit back and forth.
So
But
was you honest?
yeah, so after press out progressed,
Did you hit her with the ask her, mama, I got a baby and my license with it?
I said, listen, it's crazy. I told both of them that, but they was like, no, you're a nice guy. It's alright. So, long story.
She ain't gonna get you killed.
He told you it was?
Man, listen, they get to pressing me out. Ooh, do. But as more gets involved, they start to say shit like, well, he did say he ain't want this, and he did tell me about this. Like,
Shit.
It's like, oh, this
All the
nigga.
background for you.
It's like they started, you know.
Bonnie.
This nigga didn't lie. He told us we just were stupid. But then that's dangerous. Hold on, that's dangerous.
Hold up. That's big for them to admit that.
Nah, they ain't admit it. That's why it's dangerous.
Oh, and they did
Yeah,
admit
because
it.
then it just
But they know though.
Yeah, because then it just turned into, even though we not fucking with each other, I'm gonna just call you off the random just because I know you with it, just to make insert some what they call insecurity in your
So which one?
like.
So which one you with? You gonna say that, or you don't care to say that on?
Nah, right now I'm dealing with, you know, the business up here, because that was the business up here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hard feelings with nothing, but at the end of the day, you gotta be careful about putting shit out there, because some women, you spark that thought about what you did to them or how you made them feel, and they'll purposely do some shit to fuck you up, or to fuck up what situation you dealing with, or to fuck up whatever.
But you gotta be careful about. I mean, I do understand that you know you tell women, you tell women the truth, but
Bring it back.
the truth, yeah, bring it back. Well, when the truth can change, like your body can say your mouth can say one thing, but your body and your actions can say another thing. And nonverbal communication is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
So women change, so you have to be careful about. Oh, I told you, but yo, you treating me like this. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy? Me and my brother talked about this. Cause this girl told me, she told him, she was like, the way you and your brother treat women, like if I was
How y'all treat women?
like how my mother told us to treat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but well, look, listen, look.
Explain that.
She was just like always be a gentleman type shit.
That's a
Like
fact.
nothing extra,
That's a
but just always make sure you be a gentleman.
That's a fact.
And like growing up, it's
What your
second.
father was.
Yeah, growing up is second nature because I got two little sisters, so it's like you gotta treat them a certain way type
Absolutely.
shit. Little cousins,
Absolutely.
girls,
That's
and all
very
that.
important.
So it just become a habit. So it's always the biggest thing we dealt with. Me and him talk about this is women take that and say, oh well, he must this, and it's like, look, I think you're attractive or something, but at the same time, I'm not doing this to make you feel some type of way. Like,
That's very valid.
bitch, I'm doing this because I'm supposed to.
Hey, you know what? And I can attest to that because I have showed women like you said, I just treat women with respect.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've always treated, I've never disrespected women. Like put my hands on a woman. Like I really don't even argue with women because I think that's sucker shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
got time
do
to do
that.
that.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I've always, like, my people used to tell me, like, my grandfather used to always say, like, yo, you could pull any chick you want, but to hold them, to have women that was gonna hold you down, it's a special kind of dude to do that.
You know what every nigga need to see? Every nigga need to see, this might not be healthy at some points of your life, but every nigga need to see his girl or his ex or a woman he was with or dealing with another nigga.
Wow!
Because no bullshit.
Wow!
Sometimes you gotta see, like, look, nigga, you ain't get what he got. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta kind of be able to put some perspective.
Okay.
Like,
I had to explain this to my wife one time. Man, this ain't never happened to us. or whatnot. But I told my wife, I said, man, y'all, like, girls just don't understand, like, that situation. Like, when a dude find out, like, if you got an ex, right, and y'all just want some either rekindle shit or whatever.
Say that again.
And like, say if you got an ex, right,
Yeah.
y'all not together, and then y'all rekindle, y'all might get up and catch up or whatever, and then y'all having a conversation, and she say something about her current dude, and as soon as she say, yeah, I slept with him, that's just like a punch in the face. But then it can always go work. You know what the worst part is, right?
This is suck his dick.
Yes. When you hear the girl say,
And that's a part of sex, ain't it? And it's like,
you be like, yeah, but you just supposed to be sucking my dick.
Right.
Like, that right there is like a Sparta kick to a man in the stomach, and he's like literally like out of breath. When you hear that, first of all, you hear your girl, she done slept with another dude, or not even your girl, but like just somebody that you care for. That you and at that point, that even also still says like, oh, you got feelings for her.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that part where it's like, damn, I still got feelings for you. I can't even think about, I don't even want to think about the fact that you might have moved on, got a boyfriend, and now y'all having sex or whatever y'all supposed to be doing. Like, I can't even think about that because I'm selfishly still got something for you.
Yeah.
And that be
And that's the hard part because people don't want to keep it real. Like, the reality is this: if I'm dealing with a junk and I fuck with her, I fall in love, we fall in love, we love each other, but it was premature. People gotta understand this. 9 times out of 10, the nigga you dealing with, it's not that he ain't shit, or it's not that the girl you dealing with ain't shit. They just ain't mature to grow. You feel what I'm saying? So this is a learning lesson for you. You might think you in love, but it might turn out that y'all not for each other type shit. You can't harbor no ill will about that shit. Like, sometimes people are just supposed to be in your life to teach you shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta look at relationships for what it is. Like, if you get with a dude and he tell you, I just got out of a relationship, and you know what I'm saying, you agree to be with that person, and then he tells you later, yeah, I still got feelings for my ex, you can't be mad at it. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, when women be like, oh, I ain't finna be with a dude for so and so years, and then, because it always happens, a chick be with a dude for all these years, and as soon as they break up, a year later, he get married. Like, shit happens that way.
Right.
And a chick be like, I ain't finna be with no dude, just to pass him off to another woman. And it's like, hey, just like you said, sometimes you with somebody to teach somebody to a certain point, and then, they'll move on. But what you also should have did as the woman, or even as the man, is like, and sometimes you gotta take the parts that you learn from it. Because if you was with the dude or the woman for 4 or 5 years, and then she moved, as soon as y'all break up, a year later, he or she got married. Okay, then what did you learn? She learned, or he learned something that they was able to take all those years, move on to something else, and turn that shit into a happy home. Did you not, to now you so bitter that you didn't try to look back on anything of it and learn and say, okay, these are lessons that I learned that I could go forward and move on with my new relationship to maybe I can either find a husband or a wife or type thing like that. Because you so bitter because that person learned the lesson.
right.
And there's a lot of people out there like that.
You can't look at somebody like you just said. If you with somebody and y'all break up or it don't work, y'all together for 5 years, and that person, like you said, get married and find love of their life, man, let them go. Like, don't feel stupid, but that's
Don't hit him with the Marvin's, bro.
nah, man. Just let that shit slide, man. Like, that's just y'all whack, man. You gotta understand, everybody not for everybody,
It's
man.
crazy like that shit, because I know people that shit happen to. Like, it just be so funny. Like, that's exactly how it be. You'll see, like, a dude, he'll be with a girl for all these years.
That's what you doing? That's what you doing?
Yeah, they got all these years, and as soon as they break up, a year and a half later, he married, and she looking around like, because
She married with 3 kids. She like, nigga, why you ain't get me pregnant?
She was waiting on it. She was like, I put in all the years, I put in that time, this and that, this and that. Yeah, like you were the building block.
Wow.
But
That's mad disrespect.
No.
But that's real.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that from.
Look though, that's real shit though, son. You can't even lie, son. That's real shit,
I'm
son.
on Instagram and 420 radio. Hey, but no, I'm saying
Get your building block ass out of here.
from a female perspective and from a male perspective. When I say a building block, on the point of like, you taught me some things, like we got to our ending point. You got to our ending point. And overall, shit, while you was grooming me, you should been grooming yourself too.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna be a nigga. I'm not gonna be the barber and I'll be cutting hair and my hair fucked up.
Yeah.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
But a woman to give you all of her, bro.
yeah, that's
But you gotta stop him. You gotta tell him, look, go ahead with that shit. And it might be some confrontation. Nah, no bullshit. It might be some confrontation. We gotta
Go
tell
ahead
him, look,
with that shit.
if you open up, you gotta look. If you do this,
Give me all that shit, but
if you do this, then we here. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't ready for here. Chill out. Don't do that. Just
but you got niggas that don't do that. Like,
But like, yo, like, they can't turn it off. Like,
that's when you gotta leave them. That's when you gotta leave them. That's when it's over. Cause it's like, look, I ain't trying to do you dirty. So
and that's when we go back to
you
the
can just
point
leave
of-
that easy. Yes, because if we keep going, look, if we keep going, I'm gonna be the same way I was too, girl. From here to go.
Hey, here we go. They did that shit from the beginning when Jake told him.
I stay with my mama.
that's a
My
fact.
license been like he told him from
No,
the
I
beginning.
got two baby mothers,
He told him
man.
from the
You know what I'm
beginning.
saying? It's a whole
And they
different
still looked at
ballgame.
him like,
He's such a nice guy.
Nah, I'm just keeping it cordial. Like,
He turned him into a building block.
Damn.
get your building block ass.
That's fucked
That's
up.
what he
Jay.
did, man.
That's fucked up.
Hey, man, we hope y'all enjoyed the show, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
We
again,
didn't get to talk about what we supposed to talk about.
it was because it was a birthday party, man.
Hey, pull me up real
It's
quick, man.
episode 6.5.
hey man, let them
6 3/4, man.
6 3/4 and all that. man.
Episode 7, we'll get to the other shit.
It turned into a birthday party, man.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
But yeah, man, hey, again, don't forget November 15th, you got the Artscape on Anacostia. Hey, if you haven't seen the commercial, man, hey, check out the commercial, repost it,
Jake said he got another one.
like it. We got another one coming. We hitting y'all. Hey, if y'all don't think y'all don't understand, like we hitting y'all over the head, and it costs money to do this, man. If you feel like you got a little extra that you can donate,
Donate that
donate, man. If you like what you see, man, donate. It costs money.
Getting
to
on
do
these
this.
gyms and shit, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
All these stores, man, I be getting cussed out and shit. I be getting pressed out, y'all, for real, by
Are you for
everybody.
real?
Sometimes.
Say it ain't so, buddy.
Sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes.
For real?
Yeah,
Man, tell
boy.
her to cut that shit out, man.
It be a couple that don't be what you think, though, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Hey.
If
What you talking about me? Listen,
they be mad at you, or they be mad at us?
they be mad for real for mostly us. Like, y'all.
For real?
Y'all be ruffling feathers, bro.
That's-
But it's a good thing because people really be married to a thought.
Hold up.
I'm still rolling?
Past that. Don't
We still rolling? So we ruffle feathers?
Don't skip past that.
I mean, that's
Look, listen, we all do, and that's why we do it. But this is the good thing about it.
It's not intentional. Let me
But this is
know.
why I tell people though, people be married to an idea and a thought like this is how it's got to be, and you can't say this and that. But you gotta look at it like, dog, it's literally people out here saying and doing way worse. We not making nothing up. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, like
It just makes you feel some type of way because you doing the bullshit we talking
Let
about.
me
But one of the things y'all have heard us say this a few times, like one of the things that allow us to be able to say the stuff we say, like we got good women in our life that really understand us and understand like, hey, I get what he's saying. Like, trust me, ain't nothing we said on this show we probably ain't ran across our wives or girlfriends. Okay, they've heard all of
Them heated 3-hour conversations.
Yeah,
Nobody.
that's a fact.
I gotta go to work in an hour, motherfucker. Get your point out.
They've heard all of this.
yo, I'm talking about like I gotta make up with you type shit.
So
Let me buy you breakfast. We're gonna Starbucks.
trust, by the time it gets here,
That strong ass coffee.
by the time it gets here, we've rehearsed it. You know what I'm saying? We ran it by them a couple times, like, hey, this how I know, this how, like, we blurted it out, like, this how I feel, then we had a conversation, then we come
That's how y'all got 2 hours last week.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
Niggas be going through it, man.
hey, we do, and that's what man time is.
Let me
It's
just say
opportunity.
this though, like to the people that listen, like don't be a prisoner of your ideas,
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit can be a real prison. You know what I'm saying? That shit cannot make you grow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your ideas are living. They are living things in your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like those ideas that hold you back. Like, you know what I'm saying? They stunt your progress. So like, you know.
Even just your thought, like, even if it's just not idea, like your main thoughts. Some of the things that just come across your mind that you either might have questions about or just some shit that your opinion on something. You know, you can't keep those things manifested inside of you because you gotta find an avenue to get them out.
That's a fact.
You gotta find an avenue to get them. Just like, you know what it says, idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yeah.
It's just like that with your thoughts. Like your thoughts that eat you up and eat you up and eat you up.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem that a lot of people don't like what's going on now is that people are accepting the fact that I'm not gonna let my thoughts eat me up.
Yeah.
Like I got this internet that I can get in front of the camera and I can say the shit that I want to say.
Yeah.
And somebody can relate and say,
It's a lot of people out there that's listening that can relate, that want to be able to say, they want to get in front of the camera, or they want to be able to say, I want to say this shit too. And they sitting there listening,
Because
shaking
they
their
scared
head.
about what somebody might think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know how many DMs I get every day about like, yo, yeah, just keep doing that shit. Like, yo, what you saying is true. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do. That's why I say my thoughts, because it's real people that out there that I speak for. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, they agree with the fuck I'm saying. Like, if you don't agree with the fuck I'm saying, that's cool. Like, I don't have no problem with that. Like, that's cool. Everybody ain't like, I'm not here for you to like.
I want to hear more from the people that don't agree with what I'm saying than the people that agree.
Bring
with
y'all
what
bring
I
that
am
ass
saying.
up here, man. Slow the
Yeah,
couch.
so I can know, like, so I can, you know, so we can have a debate. Like I say, always say, conversations need to be had,
So
because that's how you grow.
So November 15th,
Yeah, conversations.
those conversations are gonna be had. You can come be a part of them.
And get drunk.
The-
So,
And you
The
get drunk.
motherfucking the tickets, what tickets?
The VIP tickets sold out, huh?
Yeah, they sold out. Yeah, they
So we
sold
still
out.
got-
They sold
what-
out.
how
The
much-
early bird tickets over with.
How much of the
How much is it? A dub? The dub, yeah.
Dub now. So it's dub. Hey, but come out.
29.
Come out. Hey, we trying to create a vibe for. I mean, this shit. You can bring a date. You can bring your wife.
Bring your niggas.
You can bring your niggas. Y'all can come and be an avenue.
y'all can dress up, take pictures and
Yeah,
shit.
all that.
Yeah, definitely the camera's gonna be on deck, you know what I'm saying?
But the real cameras, not the clout cameras though. We
That's a
not
fact.
no clout cameras.
Nah,
No,
no
none of
clout
that.
cameras.
No clout cameras. We talking about the real, catching the essence of the
the cloud
vibe.
niggas ain't gonna show up.
Yeah.
We already said.
Yeah, we not cool enough for
Yeah,
that.
they already
We not.
know. They already.
We're not cool enough. We don't got no followers.
We
Man.
They
don't
gonna be
got
some-
enough followers. With them.
They gonna be somewhere whispering, like, hey man,
Them niggas over there be
look at that shit.
What they be saying? Them niggas, man. Them niggas, man. Them niggas.
That little podcast at the low
Hey,
Anacostia
it's all good.
joint.
It's all good. It's all good.
We love y'all though, man.
It's all good.
I love it when the
we
hate-
taking all that. We you know that shit motivated. You know what I'm saying? That shit motivate me. Like I'm saying, like, you know, I like to say when a nigga, like, I like when a nigga tell me I can't do something.
Like Jeezy said, I love when I walk in the club and niggas telling me they like my shit.
Yeah, real shit. You know what I'm saying? And I get love in the street. I don't get no hate, like none. You know what I'm saying? Everything you know.
I ain't even
social
from here,
media.
and then I hear a lot of niggas that come here and be like, man, these DC niggas is something different. I can say since I've been here, I ain't never see. It's been number love from, especially in Southeast. I mean, that's real talk. It's been nothing but love from everybody here. So
Now we know how to show love. That's one thing about. You know,
if you come correct, I'll say that. If you come correct, if you don't come on no fake shit, if you come correct, niggas will show love. So y'all can sniff that shit out quick though.
that's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, no, November 15th.
November 15th, man.
Episode 6.5, nigga, happy birthday, Missy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to me, man. Make sure y'all follow us. Hey,
Yeah.
Man Time Podcast at Man Time
We
Podcast
got Instagram.
on IG.
Follow on IG.
Follow that.
It's at the bottom. It's at the bottom.
Follow, repost it.
Any comments or any questions or if you want to get on Missy ass about something he said, DM.
I respond. I really do. I respond.
DM. He responds.
I definitely respond. I'll say, yo, check out AM420 Radio 2.
Yeah. Quick on canvas.
And we out, man.
And Jake, hold up.
Oh,
Jake.
Jake.
Your license still suspended.
Still suspended, man.
Pray for
Jake
me,
license
Mo.
still suspended.
Pray for me, Mo.
We gonna get it together. We gonna
Pray for me, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, any one of y'all want to donate 15 bands to my cause? Hey, look, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
15.
That's a fact. This shit gonna be big. This shit is gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna be like, oh, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Because when real shit,
How you used to live
we
before
need
you
to
got
support
what you
now.
got.
We need the support now. So when we get on, nigga, we don't need no support.
Before you scored your first deal and your partner was hot.
Yeah.
She was doing what she was bringing them out.
Yeah.
You was the first thing as the king of the South.
Yeah.
Slanging yay every day in the A. Told Cage, wait for cages to spray.
Overstanding, nigga. One.
Smile's a good time when you remember a G. Remember? Peace.
Yeah.